Hello, everybody. The most expensive thing you will ever pay is attention to the wrong people. Attention to the wrong people. Thank you all for coming in. It's going to be a real valuable training here this evening. A real valuable training on the subject of a non-disclosure agreement. A non-disclosure agreement. Attention to the wrong people. You're absolutely right, Brad. Attention to the wrong people. So in this training, we're going to be talking about when you get this big idea, the natural tendency is to tell someone else, The natural tendency is to share it with a friend or share it with a coworker. You might be even sharing it with an agent or a publisher or a manufacturer. But if you share your idea with someone and it goes on to become a very profitable idea, then what happens? If you didn't protect it, they could get to market with it before you do. In this video training, I'm going to give you a 7-point checklist on questions you should ask before you share your idea. Question you should ask before you share your ideas. So if you'll go ahead and comment in the comment box, let me know where you're chiming in from. Let me know what state you're chiming in from. And I'd like to say hello to you, and we're going to get started. I would love to say hello, and we're going to get started here live tonight. Okay? I'm Dr. Fred Jones. My doctorate is a Juris Doctorate. All of my friends over on Periscope, good to see you as well. Put your comment in the comment box. I would love to say hello to you and tell me where you're from. I'm going to give you 7 points to legally protect your ideas. I'm Dr. Fred Jones. My doctorate is a Juris Doctorate. That's a law degree. I am an attorney by practice. I'm an attorney by practice, and I'm also a published author, best-selling author, and I serve and support women of faith, women who believe in self-investing, and women who want to build a business based on their best-selling book. Okay, so if that's you, you're in the right place. Let's get started. I've been doing this since 1991. 1991 is when I first heard the word intellectual property. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Okay, so you got this big idea. You see, now, those of you who've been following me, you know that writing is the action side of thinking. Okay, can someone go ahead and put that in there? Hello, Beverly Beverly B from Louisiana. Good to see you, Beverly. Nancy, hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, all right. And then we have someone here who wants to say something to me. So let me see what this person's saying. They say, sir, no disrespect, but lower your prices. I have a social media page and I have a lot of groups that I can share with you, but folk is not going to pay that high price you expect them to pay. Folks are struggling. I'm a bill collector, so I know that firsthand. When you charge very high, sounds almost like a scam. Okay, all right. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. And I appreciate it. You know, I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts and so forth. So I bless you. And I wanted to acknowledge that since you decided to come in and share, I wanted to acknowledge you and go forward with that. Okay. So thank you so much. All right. So folks, let's get started here. I want to talk about your idea. I want you to know this, my friend. Your value is unlimited. Your worth is without measure, but your price is what you're willing to accept. Your price is what you're willing to accept. So those of you over on Periscope, I'm looking here, 7-point checklist on a non-disclosure agreement before submitting ideas. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello, my friend Beverly from Louisiana. Okay. All right. Now, we've talked about intellectual property. What is intellectual property? Intellectual property is property of the mind and not property of the hands. Property of the minds and not property of the hands. Okay. Now, what I want you to know is point number 1. When you're going to disclose your ideas with somebody, you only want to disclose that which is necessary. Disclose the information you're giving away. Only disclose what is necessary. Okay. Now, the key here is to disclose what is necessary, but not what is innovative and new. Okay, so point number one, disclose what is necessary. Just put that in the comment box. Disclose what is necessary. Okay, that's the first thing you want to do if you're gonna. That's the first thing you want to ask yourself. And by the way, this is coaching educational only, coaching and business educational only, and this is not legal advice. Not legal advice. Okay, now the next thing you want to do, you don't want to disclose what is novel or new. You don't want to disclose that which is novel or new or innovative. If you do, then you perhaps are giving away too much of your brand, too much of your business. Okay. All right, so disclose what is necessary. That's right, disclose what is necessary. Okay, number two. Now we're talking about non-disclosure of your ideas. What should you disclose with someone when you're sharing with them your ideas? Okay, you got this big idea and you want to share it with people, but what should you share? Okay, first off, you should have a non-disclosure agreement in place, a non-disclosure agreement in place if you really feel uncomfortable about your ideas. But, there's a lot to this, but I want to give you 7 points tonight that's going to help you. Number one, disclose what is necessary. Number two, when you're sharing your idea, be clear on why you are sharing it, or be clear on the purpose. Number two is purpose. When you're sharing your ideas with somebody, share it and be clear and let them know the purpose that I'm going to share this with you is. And when you guys are taking notes, if you put the notes in all capitals, all capital letters, it'll make it easier for some of these people like myself who are wearing glasses to read it. All capitals. You want to spell out the purpose that you're just sharing it. Disclose what is necessary, number one. Number two, only share and be clear on what is the purpose that you're sharing this idea. Okay, state that the recipient is receiving the information to decide whether to embark upon a commercial exploitation. You see, when you're clear on the purpose that you're sharing it with somebody, then there's no misunderstanding that you gave it to them or that you was giving them permission to go use it before you used it. Okay, so disclose what is necessary, number one. Number two, be clear on the purpose. Number three, now this is very important. Number three, you want to spell out the damages that will occur if this person discloses your information. Okay, be clear on the amount of damages, and the damages is what it's going to cost you if this person tells your information or shares your information. Okay, insert the amount of the recipient will be required to pay the author if they share your information. You follow what I'm saying? And when you are clear on that, thank you, Beverly. Clear on purpose. That's number two, Beverly. Thank you. Clear on the purpose. Number three, the amount of damages. Okay, amount of damages. You want to spell out the amount of damages. You want to put this in your agreement because the person who is disclosing or sharing your information, they need to know exactly how much that's going to cost you damage-wise if they disclose your information. Okay, that is very important. Number three, amount of damages. And damages in the law is what the person has to pay. Damages in the law is always about money. Okay, can somebody say that? Damages in the law is always about money, but you won't get any money if this is not spelled out in your agreement. You might have to work a little harder. Okay, all right, are you ready for number four? Did we get number three, Beverly? Hello, Tyra JG. Good to see you. Beverly, did we get number three? Number three is the amount of damages, and damages equal money. Damages equal money. Okay, let's go on to number four. Number four, if you're sharing your ideas with somebody, you need to spell out and you need to have a clear agreement. Okay, just the word agreement. You need to have a clear agreement. Hello, Tyra JG. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You need to have a clear agreement. Tyra, would you help us put in these notes as well? You would help somebody else and you would help yourself as you type them in. It would help us, get them up on the screen and other people can see them visually, okay? So Beverly got it up there, clear on the purpose. Number two, Tyra, if you would come in and put in these notes as well. That would help us. And all the rest of you who are watching, go ahead and help us teach this lesson tonight by putting these points up there. Okay. Number 3 is amount of damages. And if you put them in there all caps, that would be awesome. Amount of damages. Okay. All right. There you go. Number 4 is a clear agreement. Okay. A clear agreement. Now, let's make this, let's just say you got this nice program that you've come up with, and it's a very unique program. You want to have a clear agreement that you're not giving the person that you are talking to rights to use it. You're not giving them rights to transfer it, and you're not giving them rights to share it. You want to have a clear agreement that you only share this information for them to review it and decide whether they're going to work with you. That is the extent of that agreement. And you have to have that spelled out. Clear agreement. That is correct, Beverly. Clear agreement. All right. Are you ready for number 5? Are you ready for number 5? You also have to spell out that the person that you're sharing your information with, they get no rights. Number 5 is NORIGHTS. You get no rights in my information. You get no ownership in it. You get no rights to my information. So if you share your manuscript, if you share your coaching program, if you share your secrets with somebody, you need to spell it out that they get no rights in your material. You follow what I'm saying? That's very, very important that you spell that out in the coaching agreement. Are you with me? Okay. No rights. Okay. No rights. All right. And that makes it real clear. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Beverly. Clear agreement. Beverly says clear agreement. And Beverly over on Periscope says no rights. You get no rights in it. Okay. No rights in it. All right. Now, the next thing is require the recipient to keep the information confidential. Number 6, confidential. Folks, these are things that people oftentimes take for granted. They take it for granted. They just think, oh, well, it's a nice person. They wouldn't do that to me. Nice people do unnice things. Nice people do nasty things. Nice people go to court. Nice people take people's ideas and go try to profit over them before they can. Nice people do a lot of ugly things, okay? So you follow what I'm saying? So be clear that they get no rights in your materials, okay? No rights. That's number 5. Number 6 is confidential. It's confidential. All right. Have to be clear to that. That it's going to be confidential. Other words, I am not just sharing this. This is confidential. Bottom line. It's confidential. Okay. Confidential. All right. Okay. Now, am I helping anybody? Y'all getting any value from this? All right. We're gonna land this plane. All right. Are you ready for number 7? Number 7 is irreparable harm. You need this video is freezing up. Oh. All right. Okay. Then we need to. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Video is freezing up. Okay. So we hope it unfreeze. Okay. We hope it unfreeze. Are you ready for number 7? Number 7. Here's number 7. You need to say that if the person discloses your information, it's going to cause irreparable harm. Irreparable harm. Okay, that's IRRAPARBLE. Irreparable harm. Other words, you're going to be damaged severely if they disclose your idea. Other words, your whole business model is gone away if they steal your idea. Do you follow what I'm saying? So this is very important for you to know. What I've given you is a 7 points. Now, this is not an exhaustive checklist. This is just 7 points that you need to be aware of when you are sharing your ideas with somebody, sharing your concept, sharing your intellectual property with somebody. When you're sharing an intellectual property with somebody, you want to be careful to make sure that you got a non-disclosure agreement in place. And even with that, my friend, you have to really, really work hard to make sure that you protect your materials, protect your ideas. And even at that, my friend, I want to give you a caveat. Are you ready? I need somebody to say ready. I like to reward people that listen to my videos all the way to the end. Irreputable. If you're ready for the bonus tip, are you ready for the bonus tip? Oh, can I get 3 people to type in the word bonus, okay? You guys need to play with me. You play this out. I'm going to give you some real good action here. If you to give me one bonus, if you say bonus, can someone say bonus, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a big old tip about protecting your ideas and doing business online. Are you ready? You know, number 1 was only to give away what is necessary and not innovative, okay? Bonus, ready, okay? Beverly, type in the word bonus. I want to see the word bonus, okay? Bonus. I need to hear the word bonus, okay? Hello, Dr. Yvette Young, not a problem at all. Bonus. We're down to the bonus part of the night, and I want to tell you something. We're talking about non-disclosure agreements for submitting ideas. You know, a lot of times we get these ideas and we go give them to somebody and they go out and get the website before we get it. They set up the Facebook page before we can get it. They always will jump ahead of you if you're not careful, okay? And I've given you 7 points. Here's the bonus. Many may copy your actions, but no one can duplicate your anointing. Soar high. Many may copy your actions, but no one can duplicate your anointing. Your anointing is the source of your abundance. Oh, somebody need to put it in here. Come on now. I'm preaching better than y'all shouting. Your anointing is the source of your abundance. Well, somebody might steal the substance, but they don't steal the source. They'll never steal the source. And if you don't steal the source, then you can't keep doing what you're doing. A lot of times we try to protect our stuff out here online and we get real wound up about it. And we should put things in place. Your anointing is the source of your abundance. That's it right there. That's it right there. Your anointing is the source of your abundance. That's it. So many may copy your actions. All they're going to get is the substance. They're not getting the source of the substance. They're just getting the substance. And when they get the substance, they got the how, but they didn't get the why. They got the way that you did it, but they didn't get the person who was doing it. You follow what I'm saying? So as you step out here, don't be too paranoid about people taking your ideas and taking your stuff. And if somebody wants to take something from you, can I tell you what you should do? You should give it to them. Give it to them and bless them in the name of the Lord and watch God multiply more back to you than what you would have ever dreamed or imagined was possible. Oh, I'm teaching good tonight. I know I'm teaching good tonight. You follow what I'm saying? So many may copy your actions, but no one can duplicate your anointing. Your anointing is the source of your abundance. 7-point checklist for a non-disclosure agreement when submitting your ideas. When submitting your ideas, okay? Give it and bless them and watch God produce more inside of you. More inside of you. Now, friends, I'm not suggesting that you don't put agreements in place. You should do that. You should put your agreements in place. You should handle your business. You should run your business like it's a business. But I'm here to tell you, you have to elevate in order to dominate. You have to elevate in order to dominate. You got to elevate you got to innovate, and then you can dominate. Did you follow what I'm saying? Elevate in your mind. Okay, should I copyright my manuscript before I put it on Kindle Direct Publishing? Very good question, Beverly B. Very good question, Beverly B. Answer, yes. I would say yes. I would say go to copyright.gov. Yes, I understand. Elevate in order to dominate. Yes, elevate. No, here's the way it really works. Innovate, elevate, and dominate. You got to be innovative. Okay? And when you're innovative, people are going to want to copy what you do. Innovate, elevate, dominate. When you innovate, others are going to want to duplicate. And that's all right. That's all right. Because anything that's a winner, people want to be like a winner. So I want to encourage you to innovate, even though others will want to duplicate. Innovate while others are duplicating. Innovate, then you have to elevate so that you can dominate. And if you will innovate and always elevate, that is, rise above those who try to copy, rise above those who try to cheat, rise above those who try to do everything for free, rise above small-minded people who are trying to pull you down. That's where you elevate, elevate, elevate. And when you elevate, God will help you dominate. He'll help you dominate. Now, I want to speak to a few of you here tonight, and I'm going a little longer because I want to help somebody. I want to help somebody. You know in your heart of hearts that you are gifted. You know that, okay? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You right here in this broadcast right now. You know you are gifted. You also know that you are a genius. You may not, maybe you haven't given yourself permission. Maybe nobody's ever spoke those words over you. Well, if nobody ever spoke those words to you, I want to be the first one. You wouldn't even be in this live right now if you wasn't genius. You see what I'm saying? Genius calls unto genius. Brilliance calls unto brilliance. You follow what I'm saying? You are gifted. You are genius. You follow what I'm saying? You are a giant. You are a giant. And you want me to give you the last one? And you are of God. You are of God. So when you're gifted, when you're giant, when you're a genius, and you know you of God, you can't help but innovate. You can't help but elevate. You can't help but dominate while others are attempting to duplicate. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I am going to get up out of here and run. While people, so this non-disclosure agreement, put the agreement in place. There you go. There you go, Adrian Arian. Yes, receive it, Adrian. You are gifted, ma'am. You are an entrepreneur. You are a giant, and you are of God. You are of God. Every one of you, you are of God. And when you begin to receive that, when you begin to receive that and begin to let that soak in on you, you'll walk around with your head in the air and you will step into a whole nother level of brilliance. You see what I'm saying? You will step in another level of brilliance. And I want to tell you something, Beverly. Congratulations on getting your book done. Congratulations on getting that book done. Put it up on Campbell Direct Publishing. Go for it and make it work for you. But let me tell you something else. The reason why you are where you are, the reason why many of you are moving forward the way you're moving forward is because you are eagles, okay? You say, what do you mean, sir? You are eagles. You are an eagle. Let me tell you the difference. Chickens explain, eagles execute. Don't ever forget it. Chickens explain. They just explain. Well, I would have done it. Well, I could have done it. Somebody got in the way. I don't know why I can't seem to get this figured out. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough. That's chicken talk. Oh, Lord, I started to say something else. That's chicken talk. Okay, you follow what I'm saying? That's chicken stuff. But when you talk like an eagle says, I can do all things. An eagle says, I have all the time I need. An eagle says, I have all the money I need. The eagle says, I can do everything that I believe is possible. Eagles execute. Chickens explain. That's right, ma'am. Chickens just explain and they just rationalize and rationalize. Chickens explain. They explain everything. Just listen to people. When they get into that explain mode, they won't go nowhere. Folks, I've given you 7-point checklist for a non-disclosure when submitting your ideas. I trust that this will serve and support you. I am Dr. Fred Jones, reminding you that the most expensive thing, are there any other questions? Are there any other questions? I want to answer any questions that any of you might have tonight before I go. Okay? Eagles execute, chicken explain. Adrian, Aaron, good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. Keep working on that book, ma'am. Keep working on that book. Can I support any of you with questions? Any questions before we go? You're going to want to pop them in there real quick, okay? Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very much you're welcome. Very much you are welcome. Yes, yes. Eagles execute, chickens explain. Just like you're working on your book, Beverly B, you're getting it done. You're just going to get it done. Get her done. Get her done, baby. You got to get her done. You got to get her done. I love all of you all. We're going to call it a night. Until next time, I'm Dr. Fred Jones, reminding you the most expensive thing you'll ever pay is attention to the wrong people.